They say 13 families control the world. From wars to money, from oil to digital currencies, every major decision leads back to them. But who are they really? It is a sentence that hangs in the air, weighted with suspicion and a sense of profound mystery. This idea feels like a story, whispered from one generation to the next. It sounds like the plot of a suspenseful film. Hidden figures pull the strings from behind a curtain, yet this notion touches a deep fear within the human psyche. Many, looking at the chaotic tapestry of world events, wonder if a select few, immensely wealthy families, orchestrate politics, dictate money, even ignite wars. Tonight, we examine the facts, explore the stories, and ask, hidden truth or compelling myth? In ages past, power was visible, in stone walls, land, and the glint of a crown. Kings and nobles commanded armies, authority claimed a divine right. But then something shifted. A quieter power emerged, not from soil but from numbers, transactions, and credit. Merchants needed capital, monarchs needed funds for wars. Into this void stepped the international banker. They were not kings or generals, yet they steered the lifeblood of economies. Money. News now moved faster than armies. Intelligence could outvalue gunpowder. From Frankfurt, Meyer Amschel Rothschild built a business that became a network. His 5 sons fanned across Europe: London, Paris, Vienna, Naples, and Frankfurt. Money crossed borders at speed and in secrecy via private couriers and codes. They financed infrastructure and military campaigns. By backing opposing sides, their influence grew, win or lose. An informational edge let them act before markets could react. The famed Waterloo story underscores a principle: control money and information, wield outsized power. Documented, visible, dynasties showed how private wealth could rival the state. It is the template on which so many later theories were built. As the 19th century gave way to the 20th, the age of industry dawned. Oil, steel, and rail forged new empires and new magnates: Rockefeller, Carnegie, Morgan. They built not just businesses, they built the modern economy. Standard Oil dominated American refining and marketing. Carnegie Steel fueled explosive growth. Morgan consolidated giants: U.S. Steel, General Electric. Their wealth was almost incomprehensible, their influence pervasive. Their names etched into libraries and universities, and whispered through government corridors. They built towns, controlling jobs, housing, and at times local governance. Foundations shaped policy, science, and education for generations. Benevolence to some, strategy to others. Lines blurred between public power and private wealth. This power was not hidden, it was on display. So grew the perception of a permanent elite, families with a louder voice in shaping the world. No story of hidden power is complete without secret societies and private meetings. Whispers in shadowed halls. Fraternal orders cloaked in ritual have long fueled curiosity and suspicion. What happens behind closed doors? What oaths are sworn? A short-lived 18th century Illuminati became a mythic catch-all for shadowy elites. Stories of symbols in plain sight abound. Serendipity or signals? Modern focus shifts to private meetings of the powerful, none more infamous than Bilderberg. Since 1954, hundreds of leaders convene off the record. No minutes, no reporters, candid talk between politics, finance, industry, media, academia. To critics, it is consensus without consent, policies forged beyond public scrutiny. Is it coincidence when attendees later ascend, or a pattern? Supporters say complex problems need frank, private debate, but images of guarded doors keep the suspicion alive. Coincidence or coordination? It is the unanswered question that fuels the legend. Secrecy ensures doubt, and doubt sustains belief. The narrative suggests a hidden architecture beneath daily reality. After world wars, institutions rose: World Bank, IMF, to stabilize a connected world. Massive loans funded infrastructure and rescues in crisis. Critics say conditions favored privatization, austerity, and global capital. Benefits flowed to corporations and banks, costs to local populations. Power grew systemic, embedded in rules, ratings, and interest rates. Today, influence travels at light speed, through cables and code. Platforms hold our identities, preferences, and social maps. They know where we go, what we buy, what we read, and what we think. Algorithms direct attention, amplifying some messages, suppressing others. States harness data for security and order with unprecedented tools. New titans rose. Tech dynasties beside old money and industry. The new currency is not dollars or oil, but data, and the power to process it. Power is not just who prints money, but who writes the code and shapes the feed. Attention at scale is a throne older monarchs could scarcely imagine. A committee vote or a platform tweak can change millions of lives overnight. Detractors see an elite architecture. Supporters see rescue and order. Narratives now blend wealthy lineages with powerful, faceless systems. Owning assets matters. Writing the rules matters more. Power no longer needs guns. It needs algorithms. So, do 13 families rule the world? Our journey suggests the truth is less sensational and more complex. A single, all-powerful cabal is likely a myth. The world is too diverse, power too fragmented, to fit a simple command chain. No committee pulls every string, yet concerns remain. Extreme concentration of wealth brings disproportionate influence. The issue is visible and systemic, not secret rule, but skewed leverage. The remedy is transparency, strong rules, and a free, vigilant press, and a public fluent in the systems that shape their lives. Maybe the 13 families are real, or maybe they reflect our fear of control. But power does hide in plain sight. Who really rules the world? If this exploration moved you, subscribe for more deep dives into the stories behind power. New episodes weekly, where mystery meets evidence. Thank you for watching.